Player 2, give me something. Well, looks like this category is, you won't need a number 2 pencil. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see how you handle this one. If Charlie Moore from Head of the Class were to give all of his students the Wasserman test, what could he determine from the results? Eric does not have rabies, Dennis's emotional growth has been minimal, Darlene has a genius-level IQ, or Arvid does not have syphilis. Player 2, Darlene has a genius-level IQ. Well, we know it's higher than yours. Player 1, no, but, I personally think Dennis's emotional growth has been minimal because nobody ever gave that fat, stupid loser any positive reinforcement. In case you're wondering, it's one test the kids really shouldn't cram for. The Wasserman test is a test for syphilis. So now there's no way anyone will believe Arvid's stories about the girl he met on summer vacation. Player 1, tell me what's happening. Say hello to do-it-yourselfers. How does $2,000 sound? Here comes the fun, kids. Get ready to finish this analogy. Pink Floyd is to Roger Waters as Riverdance is to what? Flashdance, Lord of the Dance, Ireland, or Muddy Waters? Player, what the hell were you thinking there? Player 1, it's yours. Roger Waters left Pink Floyd so he could make his own music, just like Michael Flatley left Riverdance to become Lord of the Dance. Too many artistic differences, I guess.
No, it's stomp, 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 not stomp, stomp, stompity, stomp, stomp. Oh.
Player 1, your choice. What are we doing? The selection is, oh yeah, baby, my post is appointed. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Which of the following is a real post in the British government? The Lord Mayor's Cheese Steward, Minister of Unnecessary Business, High Commissioner for Foxes and Vermin, or Her Majesty's Inspector of Anatomy? Bet you wish you'd pick this. The overseer of British coroners and medical examiners is called the Inspector of Anatomy.
Oh, what is it? I think it's a zit, Your Majesty.
Off with its head.
Category time. Player 2, it's your call.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
Coming at you, Gopher's got wings on his hat. $2,000 says you don't know this one.
Tonight, you'll set sail for romance on the Love Boat.
However, you get on board the Pacific Princess and notice that Captain Steubing has been replaced by the Greek mythological figure Charon. What can you assume about your upcoming cruise? You're on the Love Boat to hell, it'll be more of a lust boat, you can win a lot of money playing blackjack, or everybody on the boat is going to be wasted. Take it. Karen was the ferryman who conducted people's souls to the underworld. If he's driving, you're on the Love Boat to Hades. If you want to make it to Fantasy Island, I suggest you lay off the pomegranate seed buffet on the Lido deck. I wonder what player 2's gonna pick.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Okay, give it up for Where We Fell in It. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. You know what, that last question got me thinking. So tell me, what the hell is a Lido deck? The deck that's at sea level, the deck with a scrumptious buffet, the deck with a swimming pool, or the deck with the doctor's quarters? A ship with a deck that's at sea level? Maybe I'm missing something. Could you draw me a picture of how that wouldn't sink the boat? Player one, what do you say? See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. The Lido deck is the deck with a well-equipped outdoor swimming pool, usually surrounded by small shops, eateries, and a wet bar. I think it's also the only technical term I ever heard him use on the Love Boat. You have the honors, player two. Shake hands with. Coming out of the mystical closet. You get this one right, and it's $3,000. Hey, let's imagine that Mrs. Kravitz finally gets the goods on Samantha from Bewitched and turns her into the police. If the authorities decide to deal with Samantha in the same manner as the Salem witch trials, what will happen? Mrs. Kravitz will start gathering kindling, Darren will make her stay in her bottle, Mr. Kravitz will donate the use of his pool, or Larry Tate will advertise her hanging. Player two, it's yours. I'm sure she'd love to, but you'll have to find something else to do with those sticks. Maybe that'll keep her so busy she won't have time to snoop. Player one.
Oh, God, baby, I diss you so much.
Okay, Durwood, here's the real answer. By the end of the Salem witchcraft trials, 19 witches were publicly hanged, and 19 noses were chopped off to prevent any last-minute escapes. Your turn, player two. What's it gonna be?
Seven, lucky seven.
This one's called Travel Emergencies and Childish Giggling. $3,000 for this one. Okay, imagine this. You're in Germany when you realize you're thirsty, your hands are wet, your pencil's broken, and you've really got to go. Which of these is not an actual German product you could buy? Happy End toilet paper, Stiff Dong paper towels, Sit lemonade, or Cum On It pencil sharpeners? The correct answer is... you will not be able to find Stiff Dong paper towels. Isn't that always the way? You can never find a Stiff Dong when you need one. Player two, take your pick. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for a licorice espresso.
One gibberish category coming up. Did Russian czars get much tail? I'm going to open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. Ready to buzz in and type? Then tell me what commercial phrase this rhymes with. Sleaze won't tease a czar twin. First clue. Player one, it's all you. Type in your answer and... Since he devoted his life to the protection of toilet paper, I guess that makes Mr. Whipple a textbook example of anal retention. Player one, it's up to you. What's next?
Aloha, question number 9.
And I believe this one's called, Who Can Learn Anything That Early in the Morning? This one's worth $1,000. Hands over your hearts and think back to grammar school. Which phrase is not in the Pledge of Allegiance? Which it stands, Our Nation, Justice for All, or Flag of the United States? Take a Hey, when they play the national anthem at sporting events, do you just rock back and forth and mumble? Player one, what do you say? Player one. It ain't your nation, it's one nation. Okay, now say it with me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of Terracotta, one nation.
Player one, hit me with the category. Okay, make yourself presentable, because you're about to join a three-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But watch out, if you're wrong, you'll lose $1,000 every time you're wrong. And be careful, individual answers don't necessarily have anything to do with the three-way as a group. So, let's get it on. The category for this three-way is lock up your cattle and get your gun, which means we're going to be joined by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. All righty, watch your buzzer. Here we go.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Looks like we've reached our climax. Now let's see how you scored. All right, player 2, you took the round, but let's see how you stand up in the game overall. Well, player 1, it looks like you're still strutting your stuff in the lead there. Nice job. So, is it as good for you as it was for me? Probably better. Okay, let's get on with the game. Okay, either you finished round 1 or you have another round to go. You know, depending on how you look at these things. First, I need to hand out some screws. Might have to use brass clips again. No, wait, here we go. By the way, I can't believe you guys didn't screw each other in round 1. It's simple, just buzz in and hit the S key. Then they've got to answer the question. Got it? Good. Let's use some screwing this time. Your pick, player 2. How about it?
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Here we have scooping out the cat's box. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, how many times have you seen cats? Well, you ought to know this. So when you do know this, buzz in and type the word or words that complete this lyric. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the blank. Too bad you didn't type this. Memory, also the title of this wildly popular song from Cats. What I want to know is, how many things aren't better than cats? I wonder what player 2's gonna pick.
I'm getting a rating of 12. Over.
May I introduce more ethnic stereotypes? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, imagine this. As a rite of passage, young Kane from Kung Fu must learn Master Khan's ancient Chinese secret. If Khan's secret is the same as the popular TV commercial, what might Kane say? Gee, Khan's hair smells terrific. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Master Khan is soaking in it. Or, we need more Calgon.
Sorry, Grasshopper, you have failed.
Calgon was the ancient Chinese secret the guy at the laundry kept from his customers. Kane's big secret? He always wore the same clothes and never did laundry. Category time. Player 2, it's your call. Now serving. Check out the astronomical unit on that guy. You get 4,000 clams for this one. You know, some guys will stop at nothing to claim that they're big. If your local stargazer claimed that he had an astronomical unit, how big would he be? 1 mile, 860,000 miles, 93 million miles, or 1 light year? Player 2. An astronomical unit is approximately 93 million miles, the mean distance between Earth and the Sun. Mean distance is right. Player 2, give me something. Well, the good news is you're still alive. Bad news, you just picked an impossible question. Open wide and get ready for Panting for Dollars. And let's see, this one's only worth $20,000. All right, get ready to fill in the blank for this one. You know how long-distance races are usually measured in kilometers like a 5K or 10K race? Suppose that instead of a 401k plan, your boss will give you $1 million if you run a 401k race. Since 1 kilometer equals 0.62 miles, exactly how many miles would that be? All you had to do is type this. 248.62. A European would have got that right, you know. Player 2, take your pick.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Well, what do we have here? Down in Jamaica, man. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Oh no, the island of Jamaica has been diagnosed with tropical depression. What's one of its symptoms? Irritable low-level cyclone activity, dry flaky beaches with low water level, fits of cold from all the snow, or monkeys having sex with the coconuts. Take a shot, player 2. A tropical depression is a low-level cyclone with winds less than 40 miles per hour. You know, though, it's always a tricky thing to determine whether a country is really suffering from tropical depression or whether it's just feeling a little bit under the weather. You have the honors, player 2. All right, player 2, you made the right choice, because it's time for you and only you to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is things with similar intelligence levels. I'm going to read off 7 points, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Joe Esterhaus movie, a mineral, or both. As each one comes up, if it's an Esterhaus movie, press 1. If it's a mineral, press 2. If it's both, press 3. And to skip, press 4. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, and you lose $1,000 if you get it wrong or if you don't get to it at all. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go in. Jagged Edge, Esterhaus movie mineral. Bloodstone. Jade. Bauxite. Silver. Sliver. This is it. Fool's Gold. That's all of them. You missed 4 of them. Can't be proud of that. The report card says room for improvement. And hey, no time like the present. Player 1, give me a category.
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
The category is brought to you by, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. You know, this product sponsoring is getting a little out of hand, don't you think? Since there has not been a condom named after some part of its history, which group probably would not have an official condom? The Aztecs, the Trojans, the Egyptians, or the Arabians? So far, there's no condom named for a famous Aztec. So no safe sex for Montezuma. Jeez, no wonder he's out for revenge. Your turn, player 2. What's it gonna be? And this one is, it's gotta be funnier than a Nazi POW camp. This one can net you $6,000. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Imagine a spin-off of Hogan's Heroes set in the UN Security Council. Since only 5 nations have permanent seats, which character could not be guaranteed to represent his nationality? Sergeant Andrew Carter, Corporal Louis LeBeau, Colonel Wilhelm Klink, or Corporal Peter Newkirk? Should have picked this. Since only China, France, Great Britain, Russia, and the United States hold permanent seats on the UN Security Council, Colonel Klink would not be guaranteed a role as a German representative. I can't wait for the episode where Hogan diffuses the Cuban Missile Crisis with a bottle of tequila and a few bars of chocolate. Let's have a category, player one. The category? What the hell does that mean? Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Hey, all right, looks like I get to kick back on this one. It's time to welcome another guest host. So, Raul, who are you bringing in here?
Well, Cookie, I sort of met this girl last night, and we kind of hit it off. And
are you serious?
I thought she'd be interesting.
So you want to impress her, and you're bringing her into the booth?
Yeah, essentially, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, just get her in here, then.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Jesus.
Cookie, I'd like you to meet Jennifer, right? Jennifer.
Hey, hi, Jennifer.
Hi. Oh, my God, this is so amazing. I'm such a big stinking fan of yours.
Yeah. Jennifer, what do you do?
Oh, I'm a malacologist.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a question for us?
A question?
Raul, she doesn't even have a...
Oh, no, she's ready. Here you go. You dropped this.
Sorry, I dropped it.
Yeah.
Okay, the question is, what's a malacologist? Someone who studies mollusks, someone who studies mallards, someone who studies physical maladies, or someone who studies Raoul?
Take a...
Physical maladies? No, that would be a doctor.
Player one, you can take it. For the curious, here's the right answer.
A malacologist studies mollusks.
Wow, mollusks, huh? Is that how you met Raul?
No.
Jennifer, that was really great.
Oh, thank you.
No, seriously, the last woman Raul brought in here couldn't even read.
All right, well, we better be going. Come on, Jennifer, I'm going to buy you some escargot. You like escargot?
Nice girl. Your pick, player two. How about it? This one likes to go by popular vacation spots and etymology. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, what's in a name? Well, let's find out. Get ready to hit the buzzer when you know the answer to the following analogy. Miami is to big water as Sarasota is to never-ending sun, Boca Raton is to rat's mouth, Daytona is to get drunk on beach, or Tampa is to beat the ground in anguish. Player, never-ending sun, burn, baby, burn. Player two, it's yours if you want it. Player two. The name Miami comes from a Native American word for big water. Boca Raton is Spanish for rat's mouth.
Well, here's me and Elsa on the beach in Rat's Mouth. Oh, and this is a lovely little spot we found in Hamster's Ass.
Player two, take your pick. Welcome to the Jack Attack. Keep your eyes on the screen, and when you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down $2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Noisy rocks. And now it's time for you to make some noise. Go nuts. Well, Player 2, I'd say you show Player 1 who's boss. Yep, me. And I'm the one who gets to say... You don't know Jack! Very nice work.